Listen to me very carefully. You did not click on this message by accident. The high beings who watch over your earthly journey have seen exactly what is coming for you, and I am here to tell you that it cannot be stopped. For months, perhaps even years, you have been feeling a heavy anticipation building in your chest. A quiet but persistent knowing that your life is about to fracture in the most beautiful and terrifying way possible. You have been waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for the sky to open, waiting for a sign that you are not crazy for feeling so disconnected from the mundane world around you. This is that sign. The timeline you are standing on right now is dissolving, and a massive, unstoppable wave of cosmic recalibration is heading straight for your personal reality. The forces of light have been observing your struggles, your silent tears, your moments of deep isolation, and they have intervened. The shift that is approaching your physical and energetic field is so profound that the old versions of your reality simply cannot survive it. Your guides practically orchestrated every small decision you made today just to ensure you would sit down and hear these exact words. You are on the precipice of the greatest manifestation cycle of your soul's history, and the momentum is already locked in. Do not look away. Do not let doubt cloud your vision. You are chosen. Starseed. If this message found you today, it is not random. The Arcturian Council rarely sends transmissions like this, but something has changed in the energetic field of Earth, and those who carry the Starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. I am Azila, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. What follows is a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council, delivered without distortion. The first thing you must understand about what the high beings have seen is that this incoming wave is not a gentle suggestion from the universe. It is a cosmic mandate. For too long, you have tried to force your vast, multidimensional spirit into the tiny, suffocating boxes of a third-dimensional existence. You have tried to play by the rules of a society that was literally designed to keep you asleep, drained, and disconnected from your true power. But the Arcturian Council has seen the breaking point of your soul, and a divine intervention has been initiated. What is coming for you cannot be stopped, because it is woven into the very fabric of your pre-birth contract. You asked for this. Before you ever took your first breath in this dense earthly realm, you agreed that when the planetary frequency reached a specific threshold, your personal matrix would undergo a radical, unstoppable upgrade. We are now at that threshold. You may have noticed lately that things in your life are suddenly ending or falling apart without any logical explanation. Relationships that once felt somewhat tolerable are now utterly exhausting. Jobs or routines that used to pay the bills now feel like heavy chains around your neck. You might be experiencing sudden shifts in your physical energy, unexplained exhaustion followed by bursts of intense creative vision, or a complete lack of interest in the dramas that consume the people around you. This is not you failing at life. This is the universe violently clearing the path for the timeline you are about to enter. The high beings have observed that you often try to hold on to what is crumbling because it feels safe, because it is familiar. But you must release your grip. The collapse of your old reality is the exact mechanism that is delivering your new paradigm. The changes coming are so immense that they require a completely empty slate. You are being pushed out of the nest of complacency because your energetic wings are finally fully formed and ready to deploy. Every moment of rejection, every closed door, every sudden ending you have faced recently was a calculated move by your guides to position you precisely where you need to be for this incoming wave of abundance, clarity, and purpose. The higher realms do not make mistakes. They saw the traps laid out for you in the old timeline, and they shattered them. You are being redirected with extreme prejudice toward your highest good. Your soul is recognizing this truth, even if your human mind is terrified of the unknown. Trust the collapse, for it is the foundation of your rise. Some transmissions don't come through words, they come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 4,500 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Arcturian Secrets. 12 Hidden Keys to Awakening is a 47-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multi-dimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment, only 72 hours at the launch price. The second revelation you must integrate is the intense physical and emotional toll this unstoppable shift is taking on your biological vessel. The Arcturian Council is closely monitoring the energetic signatures of starseeds across the globe, and they see your exhaustion. You are not merely tired from the mundane tasks of human life. You are experiencing a profound cellular fatigue. Your body is working overtime to process an unprecedented influx of high-frequency light. This is not a mere biological malfunction. It is a divine transmutation. The high beings want you to know that the heavy, lethargic feeling in your limbs, the sudden waves of dizziness, the ringing in your ears, and the erratic sleep patterns are the direct result of your nervous system being rapidly upgraded. You are being rewired to hold a frequency that the human physical form has historically not been able to sustain. For decades, your DNA has been operating on a limited capacity, intentionally suppressed by the dense matrix of this reality. But the timeline you are entering now demands full access to your galactic blueprint. Your cells are literally vibrating at a faster rate, attempting to shake loose the ancient traumas, ancestral densities, and limiting beliefs that have kept you anchored to lower timelines. When you experience sudden, inexplicable waves of grief, anxiety, or anger, you must stop identifying with these emotions. They are not yours to keep. They are foreign debris being forcefully expelled from your energetic field by the sheer power of the incoming light. You are purging centuries of accumulated density, not just for yourself, but for your entire genetic lineage. This is monumental work, and you are doing it simply by existing and breathing through the profound discomfort. The high beings emphasize that you must stop pathologizing your spiritual symptoms. The modern world will tell you to numb the sadness, to force yourself into productivity when all your soul desperately wants to do is rest and integrate. Do not fall into this trap. Your body possesses an infinite, ancient intelligence. When it demands rest, it is because it is performing complex energetic surgeries on a multidimensional level. When you feel a deep, aching loneliness or a sudden urge to isolate yourself from the masses, it is because your frequency is becoming so refined that the chaotic energy of the collective is genuinely abrasive to your field. You are not becoming antisocial. You are becoming energetically sovereign. You are instinctively building a protective sanctuary around your aura, while your new foundational codes anchor themselves into your physical reality. This unavoidable upgrade cannot be paused, and it cannot be reversed. You cannot go back to being the person you were just a few months ago. That version of you is gone. As you move forward, you will notice that your intuition is becoming startlingly sharp, almost piercing in its clarity. You will know things without knowing how you know them. This enhanced perception is your new operating system finally booting up. Embrace the exhaustion, honor the isolation, and trust the emotional purges. They are the undeniable proof that the high being's intervention is active, and your physical vessel is successfully aligning with your unstoppable destiny. If your physical body is feeling this intense cellular recalibration, and you know deep down that your nervous system is upgrading, hit the like button right now to lock in this frequency. Subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next urgent transmission your soul needs to navigate this shift. And in the comments below, declare the words, "I am anchoring the light," to send a direct signal to your star family that you are consciously integrating these new codes. The third truth the Arcturian Council brings to your awareness today is the radical separation of timelines that is occurring right beneath your feet. You have felt it, haven't you? That strange, almost surreal sensation of living in the same physical world as everyone else, yet feeling like you are operating on a completely different planet. The high beings want to validate this experience for you right now. You are not losing your mind, and you are not becoming cold or unfeeling. What you are experiencing is a loss of resonance with the third-dimensional illusion. What they have seen coming for you is a definitive and absolute split. As your internal frequency rises to meet this unstoppable cosmic wave, your energetic field simply cannot interlock with the lower, denser frequencies of fear, lack, and manipulation that still govern the masses. This is exactly why you are experiencing a profound, sometimes painful, detachment from people you once called friends, colleagues, or even close family members. It is not that you no longer care for them, but your soul is forcefully severing the energetic cords that have kept you bound to their lower timelines. The Arcturian Council is watching this happen, and they urge you, do not resist this with human guilt. You must deeply understand that you cannot drag anyone else onto your new timeline. This is a solitary initiation. When you try to lower your vibration, just to make others comfortable, or when you stay in environments that drain your life force out of a sense of obligation, you are actively introducing static into your divine broadcast. The high beings have intervened because your mission is far too important to be delayed by earthly attachments that no longer serve your highest evolution. The people and situations that are falling away from you right now are being systematically removed by a higher cosmic intelligence. They cannot come with you where you are going. This detachment is also happening internally. The things that used to bring you satisfaction in the old matrix, the superficial goals, the endless pursuit of external validation, the mindless consumption, now feel completely hollow. This emptiness is not a void of despair. It is a deliberately cleared space. It is the sacred silence required before the new codes of absolute abundance and true purpose can take root. The Arcturians are preparing you to receive blessings, deep cosmic relationships, and opportunities that would have energetically crushed the older, denser version of you. You are stepping into a reality where your intentions and thoughts manifest with frightening speed. This is why the separation is absolutely necessary. You must be energetically clear. Do not look back at the burning bridges of your past. The high beings have seen the timeline you are merging with, and it is paved with a golden, unbreakable light. If you are feeling this intense separation from the old world, and you are ready to claim your new energetic space without guilt, leave a comment right now saying, "I release the old timeline." Hit the like button to seal this intention in your physical body, and share this transmission with another Starseed who might be struggling with the loneliness of this path. Your interaction is not just engagement. It helps anchor these precise frequencies into the collective grid. The fourth profound truth the Arcturian Council is urging you to recognize right now is the spontaneous and undeniable activation of your latent spiritual technologies. For your entire earthly life, you have possessed a deep inner knowing, a quiet whisper that insisted there was vastly more to this reality than what the physical eyes could perceive. You have always been hypersensitive to the energies in a room, easily overwhelmed by crowded, dense spaces, and uniquely capable of feeling the unspoken pain or hidden intentions of others. You were told by a sleeping society that you were simply too sensitive or overly emotional. The high beings want you to completely shatter that lie today. You are not overly sensitive. You are exquisitely attuned. You are a highly sophisticated biological receiver of cosmic intelligence, and right now your dormant starseed DNA is coming online with fierce, unstoppable momentum. What you are beginning to experience in your daily life is the rapid unveiling of your inherent galactic gifts. Perhaps you have started seeing sudden flashes of light, intricate geometric shapes, or fleeting shadows out of the corner of your eye. Perhaps your dream state has shifted dramatically, moving from random subconscious processing to vivid, lucid astral travels where you are receiving direct instruction, attending cosmic classrooms, and interacting with beings of immense light. You might find that you now instantly know a person's true character the moment they speak, completely bypassing their chosen words and reading their raw, energetic signature directly. This is not your imagination running wild. The Arcturians are confirming that the veil between dimensions is not just thinning for you. It has been entirely obliterated in your personal field. Your higher self is systematically unlocking the cosmic memory bank stored within your very cellular structure. You may feel intense tingling at the crown of your head, a physical sensation that the universe is literally pouring liquid light directly into your mind. This is your crown energy center expanding, realigning your neuro pathways to accommodate multidimensional thought and universal truth. When you hear that sudden high-pitched ringing in your ears, do not immediately dismiss it as a mere medical anomaly. It is a high-frequency download, a direct compressed transmission of light codes from your star family being delivered straight into your localized consciousness. The matrix systems of this world desperately tried to keep these abilities dormant by feeding you a constant diet of fear and low vibrational static. But the incoming wave of light has overridden their suppression protocols. You are waking up, and your emerging power is an absolute force of nature. Do not shrink back from what you are becoming. When you feel a sudden surge of heat in your hands, or a deep pressure in your third eye, you must stand firm and claim it. These are your ancient tools returning to you. The Earth desperately needs your specific, unique frequency broadcasting at full power. You are the ground crew, and your operational systems are now fully active. If you can feel your spiritual gifts awakening and you are finally ready to stop hiding your true cosmic power, type the exact words "My codes are active" in the comments below. Hit that like button to physically ground this profound truth into your current reality, and make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Every time you engage with these specific transmissions, you send a beacon to the Arcturian Council that you are ready for the next level of your initiation. The fifth urgent message the Arcturian Council brings forth is regarding your sudden, absolute, and almost violent intolerance for matrix illusions. You have likely noticed a profound shift in what you can physically and emotionally stomach. We are not just talking about food, although your dietary needs are undoubtedly changing as your cellular structure becomes more crystalline. We are talking about a severe energetic intolerance. The high beings have observed that you can no longer sit in rooms where gossip, fear, or petty grievances are being broadcast. In the past, you might have nodded along, politely masking your discomfort just to keep the peace. You would shrink your magnificent aura to fit into the tiny, low-vibrational expectations of the people around you. The Council is telling you today that this adaptation is no longer permitted by your higher self. It is literally making you physically ill to pretend. When you attempt to engage in the superficial dramas of the third-dimensional world, when you try to care about the trivial distractions that keep humanity asleep, you feel a deep, visceral revulsion. Your throat tightens. Your stomach drops. You feel an urgent, almost frantic need to escape the room, to breathe fresh air, to clear your field. This is not social anxiety, and it is certainly not a character flaw. This is a highly evolved defense mechanism activating within your biological vessel. Your energetic field has become so refined, so tuned to the frequency of absolute truth, that any lie, any manipulation, any dense emotion directed at you registers as a direct psychic attack, and your body instantly and fiercely rejects it. The high beings want you to stop apologizing for your boundaries right now. Stop feeling guilty because you no longer want to participate in the toxic cycles of your family, your workplace, or your old friend groups. They cannot see what you see. They are still feeding on the dense, heavy energies that your soul has already purged. When you force yourself to remain in low-frequency environments, out of a false sense of earthly obligation, you are actively damaging your energetic antenna. You are allowing static to corrupt the pristine divine signal that you were sent here to broadcast to the world. The new timeline you are stepping into requires absolute, unfiltered authenticity. You cannot fake a smile anymore. You cannot pretend to agree with the sleeping masses. If an environment, a conversation, or a relationship does not resonate with the pure frequency of love, expansion, and truth, your soul will aggressively push you away from it. This radical intolerance is a sacred gift. It is the Arcturian frequency acting as a protective shield around your heart, ensuring that your vital energy is preserved for the monumental tasks ahead of you. You are being isolated so that you can be energetically insulated. Do not fight the urge to walk away from everything that feels heavy. If you are experiencing this extreme intolerance for low vibrations, and you are finally done apologizing for your energetic boundaries, leave a comment right now declaring, "I choose my peace." Hit the like button to physically lock this impenetrable boundary into your reality, and make sure you are subscribed so the Arcturian Council knows you are actively choosing your own ascension. The sixth profound revelation from the Arcturian Council concerns the literal collapse of time happening around you right now. You have been feeling this, and it has likely left you disoriented. Days seem to evaporate into mere hours, and weeks blur together in a strange, fluid motion. You often look at the clock and wonder where the time went, feeling a constant, underlying rush. Yet paradoxically, you also feel like you are sitting in a waiting room for something massive to arrive. The high beings want to validate this deeply unsettling sensation for you immediately. You are not losing your grip on reality, and your mind is not failing you. What you are experiencing is the complete shattering of third-dimensional linear time within your personal energetic field. You are forcefully being pulled into the quantum field, the multidimensional space where your star family actually operates. The dense matrix system of Earth was deliberately designed to keep you trapped in the heavy anxiety of the past and the paralyzing fear of the future. It wants you to feel like you are always running out of time, like you are constantly behind schedule, like you have somehow failed to achieve what you were supposed to by this age. But the Arcturians are intervening today to absolutely shatter that illusion. In the new timeline you are entering, time does not control you. Your internal frequency controls time. This is exactly why you are suddenly being bombarded with undeniable, unexplainable synchronicities. You are seeing the master numbers everywhere you look: 1111, 222, 333, 444, 555. They appear on clocks, on random license plates, on receipts. The sleeping masses walk right past these numerical codes, completely blind to their magic, easily dismissing them as mere coincidence. But you know better. You feel a physical jolt in your heart every single time it happens. The high beings want you to deeply understand that these numbers are not random accidents. They are deliberate, calculated cosmic coordinates. They are direct energetic pings from the Galactic Federation, little vibrational check-ins to let you know that your frequency is perfectly aligned with the incoming wave. Every time you experience a bizarre synchronicity, when you think of a specific topic and someone instantly mentions it, when you desperately need an answer and a stranger speaks the exact words your soul needed to hear, or when a perfect opportunity drops from the sky right at the final hour. That is the new timeline instantly bending to your upgraded vibration. You are no longer just a passive participant in this world. You are actively commanding reality in real time. You must stop doubting these sacred moments. When you brush off a synchronicity as a coincidence, you are energetically telling the universe to stop sending you miracles. The Arcturians are asking you to step fully into your power and recognize that the entire universe is actively conspiring to support you. The fast-paced blurring of time is simply your physical vessel catching up to the speed of light that your soul is now traveling at. You are not behind schedule, Starseed. You are arriving exactly on time for the greatest planetary shift in the history of the cosmos. If you have been seeing the master numbers and feeling the bizarre acceleration of time, type the exact words, "I trust divine timing," in the comments right now. This is how you signal to your higher guides that you are ready for even bigger manifestations. Hit the like button to anchor this quantum truth into your physical body, and ensure you are subscribed to the channel so you do not miss the final, most crucial piece of this Arcturian puzzle. The seventh and final revelation from the Arcturian Council is the most crucial, and it requires your absolute, undivided attention. You have reached the apex of this transmission, because your soul is ready for the ultimate activation. The high beings have seen the timeline that awaits you, and the final step is full, unapologetic embodiment. You are no longer preparing for the shift. You are the shift. The intense physical exhaustion, the radical separation from the old world, the spontaneous awakening of your spiritual gifts, and the sudden collapse of linear time were all leading you directly to this exact moment of profound realization. The universe did not put you through the fire just to leave you burned. It forged you into an indestructible beacon of multidimensional light, a living technology designed to heal a fractured world. Now, the true cosmic work begins. The Arcturians are urgently calling upon you to stop waiting for a savior, to stop waiting for external circumstances to perfectly align before you step into your power, and to stop looking outside of yourself for validation. You are the divine intervention this planet has been waiting for. When you finally accept that you are a sovereign, highly evolved galactic being temporarily housed in a human vessel, the third-dimensional matrix loses absolutely all of its power over you. The fears that used to paralyze you, the fear of judgment, the fear of lack, the fear of not belonging, will simply dissolve into the ether, revealed as the pathetic illusions they always were. You will begin to move through this dense world with a quiet, undeniable, and almost terrifying confidence. People will look at you and see an ancient, unshakable wisdom in your eyes that they cannot quite comprehend, but are desperately, magnetically drawn to. Your very presence will become the healing frequency others desperately seek. This is the unstoppable, magnificent future the high being saw for you. A future where you are no longer a victim of earthly density, but a master of quantum manifestation. The boundless wealth, the profound and sacred soul connections, the vibrant physical health, and the deep, anchoring sense of purpose that you have been endlessly searching for are already vibrating powerfully on this new timeline. All you have to do is hold the frequency. You must choose, right here and right now, to completely abandon the victim mentality of the old Earth and unapologetically claim your cosmic inheritance. You are the architect of the new Earth, and the entire Arcturian Council is standing directly behind you, fiercely amplifying your every intention. Do not let this transmission just be another video you casually watched and forgot. Let it be the definitive, earth-shattering turning point of your current incarnation. If you feel the truth of these words echoing in your very bones, if you know with absolute, unwavering certainty that you are a crucial part of this grand cosmic mission, type the words, "I claim my cosmic inheritance" in the comments below to instantly seal this energetic contract with your higher self. Hit the like button to forcefully anchor this quantum reality into your physical body, and make sure you are subscribed so our sacred connection remains completely unbroken. Some transmissions don't come through words. They come through frequency. If something stirred in you right now, that's not a coincidence. 4,500 people have already activated their Arcturian codes, and they wish they'd found this sooner. Arcturian Secrets. 12. Hidden Keys to Awakening is a 47-page ebook with ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multi-dimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. Are you next? Get instant access in the first pinned comment. Only 72 hours at the launch price.